Good evening, everyone. On, on behalf of JWP, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to our Fine Arts Awards ceremony. Tonight, we welcome together to celebrate the creativity, dedication, and remarkable talent of our students who have excelled in the visual arts, music, theater, speech, and other artistic disciplines. The fine arts are more than just a form of expression. They are a reflection of our shared humanity, a way to connect, to feel, and to inspire. Each of our honorees has shown an exceptional commitment to their craft, and tonight is about recognizing the hard work, passion, and imagination that they have poured into their clubs and organizations. We are grateful to you families, friends, coaches, and advisors who have supported these students on their journey. Your encouragement has helped shape the incredible achievements we are recognizing this evening. Before we recognize our students tonight, we'll be inducting 2 new members into our Academic and Fine Arts Hall of Fame. At this time, I would like to bring Jessica Elke forward to the podium to introduce our 2 new inductees. And congratulations to all.
It is my honor tonight to introduce Eileen Bloom. Janesville Waldorf Pemberton High School FACS teacher Eileen Bloom was born and raised on a farm in northern Minnesota. In high school, she was active in FHA, drama, band, and speech contests. Eileen graduated from the University of Minnesota with honors and was inducted into Phi Upsilon Omicron, which is a college honorary society that helps recognize academic achievement, develops leadership qualities, and promotes service in the field of family and consumer sciences. She received a master's and 2 special education degrees from Mankato State University and continued her studies at the University of St. Thomas. Eileen taught family and consumer science for 34 years at JWP. Congratulations, Eileen Bloom, into the Academic Alumni Hall of Fame.
As most of you know, I am not Eileen Bloom. She asked me if I would share a few comments with you. Right now, she is in Germany with Kathy Tonoli and Karen Preem, both former teachers here, tracing a couple of significant locations where her dad served in World War II. Since both Kathy and Karen taught German at JWP, I think we can assume she's in good hands. First of all, this is Eileen speaking, I would like to thank everyone who organizes the JWP Academic Banquet and Hall of Fame. I am so honored to be included in this group. There are so many others that would be far more deserving, but I sincerely thank you for the honor. Since I started teaching in 1971, I've been so fortunate to have been at this school and part of this community for my entire teaching career. I have appreciated the excellent administrations, 2 that I have served under, and the colleagues with whom I have taught. Many of these teachers have become lifelong friends. I communicate and visit regularly with Rose Till Christie and Deirdre Malden Sikorsky, who also were new teachers in 1971. They made those first few years of teaching so much easier. I may make an exception for Larry Milo, who has been known to rush to my door when I was carrying in a load of groceries and quickly shut and lock the door and then smirk and walk away. If you see Larry around, please share my remarks. My greatest appreciation goes out to all the students I have taught throughout my career and all the students who participated in FCCLA. I have learned so much from interacting with them. They made each day interesting, and they helped me to be a lifetime learner as I tried to instill the same in them. My father was a lifetime learner, even reading my college chemistry book when I was home on break. I know he found it far more interesting than I did. But because he was an avid reader, intellectually curious, and truly a continuous learner, I knew that that was my goal as a teacher. Teaching is not an easy job, but it is probably one of the most rewarding jobs. Teachers get to see students having that aha moment in the classroom, or we get to see them achieving success far beyond what they thought they were capable of. In FCCLA, I saw students become knowledgeable about a topic, be creative in their presentation of material, and be challenged all the way up to the advancement of national competition. I shared in their joy of achievement and success. It was inspiring to see students excited to do community service. Teachers are privileged because we get to see the very best side of young people. It is such a privilege to be included in students' lives. I share this honor with them. Thank you so much for this recognition. It means a lot to me, and I am deeply grateful. Eileen Bloom.
Our second inductee tonight is Erin Sheehan. Erin is an American vocal tenor and professor of music who's been described as one of the leading early music singers in the world. He was one of the recipients of the 2015 Grammy Award for Best Opera Recording. A native of Janesville, Minnesota, Sheehan began singing in 1994, his final year at Janesville Waldorf Pemberton High School, after spending his early years as an instrumental musician. He continued singing at Luther College, where he earned a Bachelor of Arts, and went on to receive a Master's of Music in Early Music Performance in Indiana University, Bloomington. Following graduate school, Sheehan moved to Boston, Massachusetts to launch his professional singing career. His opera debut came in 2005. Sheehan went on to tour and perform extensively in Europe, South America, and the United States. Accepting Erin's award on his behalf is his sister, Shannon Sheehan, also a graduate of JWP, phenomenal vocalist in her own right, and currently assistant principal at Superior Middle School. Congratulations, Sheehan, as our second inductee tonight, and please welcome his sister, Shannon.
On behalf of my family, we're all very honored to be here. This is a great, great thing to do, to come back here, come back home, and to have my brother honored in this way. So we're all very grateful to every single one of you, so thank you so much for that welcome. Good evening, everyone. This is my brother now. And first off, please let me apologize for not being able to attend this ceremony in person. I'm currently in the middle of an opera staging in Boston. And an opera company's least favorite thing to do is to let their singers miss any rehearsal. And my brother, if you don't know my brother, which maybe some of you don't, he does a lot of things like this sometimes. So, every once in a while I might try and add a little something because that is how he probably would have got up here and said some of these things. First of all, I would like to thank everyone who makes this evening possible. Organizer of the Fine Arts Night Awards, Nikki Maleka, Activities Director, Jeremy Erler, Superintendent, Dave Risdan, Principal, Jeff Adams, Principal, and also the JWP Hall of Fame Committee. I'd also like to thank Katie Cahill, Mary Wolf, and Becky Bornicki for the induction and presentation ceremony. Also, none of this could be accomplished without the help of Nancy Hartfield and Mike Dashner, who do so much for our school. And yes, Mike, I remember the morning you took me duck hunting. And I was glad I missed the duck that I shot at because I didn't know if it was a male or a female. I would like to thank most of all my family, my mother and father, David and Judy, who had me start piano at age 5 and always encouraged me to follow my heart and to try anything, but also made sure I was doing my best. They have also always loved me unconditionally. My great-grandma Westfall, who would rent out the Park Road Plaza community space for her Christmas party, and there with my grandma and grandpa Preem and their siblings, we would sing Christmas hymns and songs in 4-part harmony, as my great-aunt Shirley Grosskreitz sat at the piano or played her accordion. To this day, it is this experience I tell my colleagues where I honed my ear for pitch, and which gave me a love for melody and harmony. Of course, I can't forget the love of my siblings, Shannon, Tim, and Angela. There were so many car rides in the back seat where we would sing songs in harmony, and it is such a wonderful memory, one that I will always cherish. It was actually upon hearing my sister Shannon sing a solo with the chapel choir at Gustavus Adolphus College that it gave me that aha moment. I knew I needed to make music. The sound of the choir and Shannon's solo and Mendelssohn's "Oh for the Wings of a Dove" moved me viscerally, and I had never heard anything so beautiful. Having the love and support of family is important for everyone and is instrumental in helping artists navigate and succeed in their endeavors in their lives. Last to thank, but not the least, is Becky Bornicke. Everybody give her a round right now. The queen of recruitment, the dame of getting it done. And all the while, having a good time. You taught me a lot. You gave me my first voice lesson. I sang in all of your swing choir shows. I was able to fit choir in my senior year, finally. You were also always encouraging us, and for so many people in this world, that is all they need, the knowledge that someone else believes in them. Thank you for encouraging, believing in, and being there for so many of your students. Now, I want to say that I'm very honored and humbled to be joining the JWP Academic and Alumni Hall of Fame. I loved growing up in Janesville and being a student here at JWP. Growing up in a small farming community, I was taught the importance of hard work, be it doing chores around the house, mowing the lawn, or going to pull weeds in my Uncle Cal Preem's fields. It was instilled in me that if I worked hard, I would succeed, and I believed that. I know that doesn't always work out, but it was important for me to believe that it would. It's what helped me through the hard times when I thought about leaving my singing career. But I was always able to dig deep, believe in myself, and hang on. I have also realized now later in life that JWP offered me many unique opportunities that are hard to find at larger schools. Yes, it didn't have all the offerings of a large school, but because of the intimacy of our classes and familiarity with the faculty, I was able to do everything. How many of you feel that way that are here tonight? Kiddos, students, yeah, right? Right. Maybe times are different now, but in the mid-90s, I was able to run on the cross-country and track teams and play 2 years of basketball. A side note, I stopped basketball because I went from being the shortest kid in my freshman year to one of the tallest my sophomore year, which made me very unstable and klutzy, and every time I went for a rebound, I would practically fall to the ground. I sang in choir and swing choir, and I was in the first musical Bye Bye Birdie. I played in the concert band, pep band, swing band, and jazz band. I was able to belong to the Knowledge Bowl and speech teams, which was torture because I was actually very shy. And I helped with the yearbook for 2 years. The point is, you can take advantage of many opportunities. No one holds you back except for yourself. Try new things. Get out of your comfort zones. Explore everything and experience what life has to offer. It's very possible that as a young gay man growing up in this small rural town, that I was trying to keep myself busy and not face reality, which I was very successful at doing. Yes, JWP was wonderful, but it wasn't always easy. But the fact is, growing up here made me a stronger person. And for those of you out there who are going through this, yep, life gets better. With that, I should thank my high school friends, Lori Doberstein, my best friend, Danielle Dimmel, Mike Barrett, and Jessica Kantak. In this world, it is important to surround yourself with people you love and trust. After JWP, I attended Luther College and then attended Indiana University, majoring vocal performance at both institutions. After schooling, I moved to Boston and got a job at Starbucks, where I worked for 4 years, all while doing random musical gigs. This probably kept my mom and dad up at night, sometimes, or someone working with a master's degree at Starbucks. It is during this time that I started to teach voice, and the amazing thing that teaching voice made is it made me a better singer. I started teaching when I was 26, shortly after I started performing. So I view my career as equal parts performer, teacher, and mentor. The joys of guiding students through music, seeing them discover new things and grow as musicians and people is one of the greatest satisfactions in my life. My performing life clearly has been successful, which has included winning a Grammy. However, there isn't a lot more to say about that except the performing has helped me meet hundreds of new colleagues and friends, and to see the world, and to have a lot of airline miles. What I take away from my performing life is what it has taught me about being a better human. When singing, a singer must learn to listen, to communicate orally and physically, and to deliver text and phrases with honesty. These are actually strong lessons for all of us in life, especially as we navigate increasingly in a digital and artificial intelligence world. In my own teaching, I try to instill two things. I encourage my students to experience life and try everything. Instead of doom scrolling, write a poem. Instead of watching another episode of The Real Housewives of whatever, write a song or paint a picture. Make things and create something. It is unique and uniquely your own. No one can repeat it. It is yours, and it gives you a voice. The other thing is to believe in oneself. I've held positions at an Ivy League university, Northeast colleges, and a Maryland State University. The only difference between an Ivy League student and a state university student is the confidence and the belief in yourself. I am here to tell you, you can do anything. You just have to have the determination to do it and to believe in yourself. Again, I know there's so many people at JWP who I should thank, but we might not have the time. Just know that all of you have helped shape who I am today, and I thank you for it. And thank you for this wonderful honor.
Good evening. I'm Mary White, the Family Consumer Science and FCCLA advisor. I'd like all the FCCLA members to come on down, if you would, please. All right, thank you. It's fine. These FCCLA members had a full year of events. You can see it takes a big crew to run all the community things that they accomplished this year. Some of the events that they did, the annual Community Halloween Carnival and Food Drive that we collected over 100 pounds of food for the Janesville Food Shelf. It took every single one of them to run that carnival. It takes a lot of people, so thank you. We did a winter clothing drive for children in need at the JWP school district, in the JWP school district area. We sold homecoming bead sales, which helped fund the Halloween event. Several after-school community ed cooking classes with the elementary kids where they came in and worked with the littles, and we raised money for our events also that way. We did a monthly Big Buddy, Little Buddy visit with the elementary students where they helped with their reading skills with the first grade students. So we had to have a lot of kids to be able to buddy up one-on-one with the littles. They also went to the Whispering Creek Nursing Home at least monthly, if not twice a month, where they helped socialize with the residents and they helped with all kinds of events throughout the year at the nursing home. Coming up, I hope to see all of you. Over the summer break, we will be helping with the Heydays Nursing Home Kitty Carnival also. So I would just like to take a big thank you for all these wonderful students that help put on these great events. Without their dedication and hard work, none of these things would be possible. So thank you so much. I'm going to take a minute here and recognize our seniors this year. Obviously, I don't have enough time to recognize each one here tonight, but I'm going to recognize the seniors. So let me get my sheets for that. Here we go. I'm going to have call your name. You can come up, and then we'll just hold the applause till we're done. Ariana Aguilar. Sophia Cowsley, Presley James, is Monica here? Brielle Burry, Abby Soblik, Aubrey Weedman, Brielle Dessner, Ella Oliver, Hope Dimmel, Lily Strauss, Autumn Thiessen, Lydia Hilschnitz, Paige Walls, Claire Walls, Ella Stanger, I want to thank everyone again for all your dedication this school year.
Hello, students, friends, family, and community members. My name is Tegan Knoblich, and I had the pleasure of being the lead director for this fall's musical, which was a rendition of Disney's Newsies the Musical. At this time, I would like to call down all students who were part of the cast or crew to receive an award. Please head over this way towards Becky and Miss Morrow. Yeah, you're going to help each other find the bags. There's a lot. Go help. Go help. Okay. While they are passing out their awards, a little explanation about these. As part of our theater program, JWP has enrolled to work with Hennepin Arts and Spotlight Education. This program gives students feedback from theater professionals as well as recognizes programs across Minnesota for exceptional performances. Based on their performances of Newsies the Musical, the Hennepin Arts recognized JWP this year for the following awards overall. An honorable mention for our overall technical production, an honorable mention for ensemble's acting performance, an honorable mention for ensemble's dance performance, an honorable mention for an ensemble's overall performance, and an honorable mention for our run crew. These recognitions come with a certificate, which I'm holding over here. But as I didn't want to rip it up into 50 tiny parts, it was Ms. Bordecki's idea to individually give everyone an award that represents all of their achievements this year. We worked to create individual certificates representing this, and we are very proud of all of the students and what they accomplished this year. A big round of applause for a group that made such a successful fall musical. We would also like to acknowledge a few individual students who Hennepin Arts recognized for their exceptional talent and hard work. Please step forward and receive your extra certificate when your name is called. For his outstanding performance in a leading role, Eric Dashner. For his honorable mention in a supporting role, Isaiah Barrett. For her honorable mention as a supporting performance, Ariana Aguilar. For an honorable mention performance as a supporting character, Shane Witz. For outstanding work in technical leadership, Chloe Kaiser. And for outstanding technical leadership, Kylie Williams. One more round of applause for the musical crew.
Good evening. My name is AJ Cyber, and I am honored to be the visual arts teacher here at JWP. If your name is on the screen, aka you are a senior in our arts program or have taken 3 or more art classes, please come on down. I want to start off by saying that this is a very impressive group of seniors that we have. For the size of school we are, to have this amount of seniors that are invested into our visual arts program is really impressive. This is not common for schools our size, and that is due to kids being interested in it, but also parents and community members that are willing to support our school, and administration that's willing to support our fine arts program. And so I really want to acknowledge our administration and our community members who really dive into what we have here at JWP. So you're gonna notice there's a few different asterisks. If you have taken the metal sculpture class, could you take a step forward? There are more than just Shane, they just aren't here tonight. I want to acknowledge these kids because a lot of times people hear that, they hear the arts and they're like, oh, I am not good at art because I can't draw. I want you all to know that Shane has said those exact same words, and Shane also got the second place award at the Waseca Fine Arts ceremony thing with a metal sculpture. And so our metal sculpture program is a really unique thing that only Janesville has in the state of Minnesota. In fact, our metal sculpture class was able to go up to the Minnesota State Board Members Association conference and be a featured program. And that was a huge honor. Aiden Demaray and myself and our students all went up. Aiden is unable to be here tonight. Shane was one of those kids, and that's a really unique program, so I just wanted to acknowledge that. You can step back. Next, I would like to acknowledge our seniors who are in our CIS class. Could you 5 take a step forward? So these kids are kind of my guinea pigs. For real, this class is very unique. So last year, David Rysdam, our principal, came up to me and he was like, hey, you're getting your master's. When do you graduate? And I was like, December? And he was like, great, January, you're gonna teach a college class. I went, okay. And these kids have really come along for the ride. They are the guinea pigs. They're the first kids ever at JWP to get a CIS art credit in-house, so they didn't have to go online, they didn't have to do PSEO, and that's a really special thing that this community is willing to provide those college opportunities, not just for your core classes, but also for all of the fun elective classes. So I really just want to acknowledge these kids because they have been learning right alongside me as we have figured this whole thing out, so thank you. And next up is our art team kids. I have 8 art team kids that are seniors. Could you take a step forward? So this was our first year having an official art team. And now you may be wondering, like, what is art team? Is that just art club? And kind of, it is a similar idea, but art team is actually through Minnesota State High School League. We went to the Gopher area, or the Gopher Conference competition. We were part of the Waseca competition. We have been able to serve the community in a few ways. Just in our first year, we were able to make a prom mural. We've done a few other murals around the building. And this group of kids is just awesome. And I really want to acknowledge them for being a part of a Visual Arts Minnesota State High School League organization. And so with that, they do get cords. And then, you can take a step back, you're good. And then we do have our Outstanding Artist Awards. I have 5 of them this year. First up is Jaden Jones. Next up, we have Chandalyn Marquardt. And Chandra Marquardt. We have Addison Miller. And Cole Schutrop. I really encourage all of you to check out some of the artwork in the art show out in the Commons when you're done with the ceremony. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jeremy Erler. I am not Aiden Demaray. He would be not standing up here in a pink shirt, that's for sure. He is also, he does a lot with sculptures, and he's in Eau Claire, Wisconsin today, setting sculptures and moving them back here for the sculpture walk that starts this week. So I volunteered, I guess, to give a speech tonight. However, it is Aiden that I made write the speech. So good evening, students, parents, community supporters, and fellow educators. Today, I, as in Aiden, stand before you to recognize a group of exceptional students. These individuals have demonstrated not just talent, but dedication, persistence, and an unwavering work ethic that are the foundation of the success, whether in shop or in life. In our shop classes, we don't just teach how to use tools, how to measure twice and cut once, or how to make the perfect weld. We teach the value of hard work, patience, and the ideas that mistakes are just stepping stones to improve. It's a space where ideas are turned into tangible projects and where every error is an opportunity to learn. That's something you can't get from a textbook. There's something uniquely powerful about having an idea in your head, making it real, seeing the progress, and feeling the reward that comes with it when it's completed. Now, it's easy to think that hands-on learning is just about getting your hands dirty or the satisfaction of completing a project, but it's much deeper than that. It's about learning how to think. You're not just following instructions. You're solving problems in real time. You're learning to troubleshoot, adapt, and think critically. This is the kind of learning that sticks with you. It builds skill set that goes far beyond woodworking, metalworking, or any other trait. It's the kind of learning that translates into everyday life. I've watched these students grow now, not just as woodworkers, welders, mechanics, or sculptors, but as individuals. They've developed the discipline to push through tough projects, the resilience to get up after a setback, and the courage to try new things. They've proven to all of us that the key to success is not talent alone, but effort. As much as we all admire raw ability, what sets the greats apart is a tireless work ethic. To my top in-shop students, I want to thank you. Thank you for your dedication, for your ambition, and for your relentless pursuit of excellence. You've not only mastered the skills in the shop, but you've shown all of us the power of a positive attitude and hard work. Your success here is only the beginning. You've set a standard for your peers and for those who will come after you. To the parents and the community supporters in the room, thank you as well for encouraging these young people to explore the hands-on traits. It's through your support that we can foster the future where work ethic and craftsmanship are valued and where the pursuit of knowledge is done with our hands as much as with our minds. So to all of you who have shown up, who have worked hard, and who have given your best, keep at it. You are the future of this trade, and with your hands, your minds, and your incredible work ethic, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Thank you from Mr. Demaray. Would the following students come down and get your award? Please hold your applause until the end. Luke K. Hill, Isaac Galen, Chase Gertz, Landon Johnson, Keegan Lamont, Reese March, Jackson Miller, Evan Olson, Eli Rolfson, and Shane Witz.
All right, bandies, get down here. I guess I could hold that. Bandies, assemble. Oh, look at you guys, already doing this in alphabetical order. Kind of. So right here we have our band awards. They received 1 superior rating and 2 excellent ratings at their large group contest this year. This is the first year that our band has gotten even 1 superior rating in a long time, so we're very, very proud of that. It was very cool to achieve. They have up here the stars next to the wind ensemble represents our Spotlight on Scholarship Awards. This award is given to students who have a high grade point average as well as participate in large group ensemble. As you can see, there's a lot of them, so it is no surprise that band kids are smart. So without further ado, I will present, hopefully in roughly alphabetical order, our Spotlight on Scholarship. When I call your name, please come and get your Spotlight. Oh, that's a great idea. Good job, Mary. When I call your name, please come and get your Spotlight on Scholarship award. Charles isn't here. Ariana Aguilar. Gavin, are you here? No, Gavin's not here. Devin Cowden. Ethan Cowden. No, Seth. Eric Dashner. No, Kinsey. Annie. F. Furstenbergen. Ruby. Nope, Rube's tonight. Yep, there she is. Ruby Gonzalez. Alex Cleve. Is Tyson? Do we see Tyson? Miles Kruger. Ella Lamont. Cale Langford. Reese March. Christian Mendez. Jackson Miller. No Braden tonight. No Aiden tonight. No Lawrence tonight. Leo. Lily Quast. No Lily tonight? Oh, she's usually here. No Garrett. No Carson. No Xander. Jack Wagenbach. And Blaine Wandry. That's right. Representing the trombone section, Blaine Wandry. Excellent. These are our Spotlight on Scholarship winners for the instrumental program. Hooray! Moving forward and moving on, we have our band letter winners, which are behind me. Excellent. To win a letter in band class, you must earn 3 different points. For those of you playing along at home, ways to earn points in the instrumental music program are as follows. Participate in the marching band. Participate in at least 80% of all pep band events. Take a band class. Take another band class, such as jazz band or an independent study. Participate and or audition for the Minnesota All-State program. Participate in an honor band, or take, in the case of Miss Ella Lamont here, take a summer musical camp experience, and Ella Lamont will be participating in the Twin Cities Saxophone Camp this summer, which I'm super pumped for, and she's going to have a good time. Yes, Sax Camp! Woo! So without further ado, please come and get your certificate for the JWP Band Awards. Ariana Aguilar. Luke Cahill. Devin Cowden. Ethan Cowden. Josh Coy. Eric Dashner. Ruby Gonzalez. Thank you, Rubes. Alexander Cleve. Miles Kruger. Miss Ella Lamont. She doesn't like when I embarrass her, so I do it all the time. Kale Langford. Christian Mendez. Jackson Miller. No Ellie tonight. AJ Reddens. No Weaver. And no Jason. Excellent. Please give a round of applause for our JWP band letter winners. The other awards that you see up there were already presented at our band concert on Monday. I will just tell you a very small amount of them. The senior chords are for participation in the band program for your 4 years or as much as you could in high school in the case of transfer students. As you can see, that is most of our seniors. Again, once a kid enters the band room, I make sure that they stay in the band room. So, our senior chord winners step forward when you are called. They will be given their chords along with a poem that I give to all of our seniors at graduation practice on next Friday. Ariana Aguilar, Luke Cahill, Eric Dashner, Alexander Cleve, Miles Kruger, Reese March, Christian Mendez, Jackson Miller, Leo Powell, Jack Wagenbach, and is not here tonight, but Colin Wuso. Thank you, seniors. The John Philip Sousa National Band Award, which again was presented at our band concert, is the nationally recognized award for instrumental music across the country. This is an award that is presented by every district in not only the state, but all 4 states, or all 50 states, in the union. This year's winner is future music educator Miles Kruger. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award recognizes a student and their discipline for jazz music as well as commitment to the instrumental music program. This year's Jazz Award winner was Mr. Alexander Cleve. Excellent. And there are 2 letter winners that did not make it up on the board. Leo Powell, could you come and get your letter? And Brenna Head, could you come and get your letter as well? You are up there. Well, you didn't make it on here. Oh, you did. Why didn't you come forward? Thank you for the instrumental music department. Hooray!
I know some of you were just down here, but would the members of the JWP Chamber Choir please come down? I know, I'm sorry. Every single student up here, I cannot express how pleased I am and honored to work with these students. They came together this year to form inaugural chamber choir and set a standard. And that standard is a standard of excellence. They went out and achieved their first superior rating at contest in 10 years for JWP. That's a huge achievement for them. So for 9 students to come together, roughly 2 people per voice part, to be able to do that, I can't say enough of how proud I am of you guys. Every student up here in the JWP Chamber Choir has achieved a Spotlight on Scholarship, which means that their grade point average is super awesome. So, Ariana Aguilar, Abigail Balzati, who is not here but wishes she could. She spoke earlier and expresses her regrets. Isaiah Barrett, Eric Dashner, Jaden Jones, Miles Kruger, Claire Miller, Traven Schultz. We do have some letter winners as well. To achieve a letter in choir, you must participate in 4 MSHSL events, either solo, ensemble, duet, large group, or audition, or participate in the Gopher Conference Honor Choir. And this year, our letter recipients are Eric Dashner, and Kaylee Elliott. We have a couple of national awards as well. The National School Choral Award is given in recognition of singular merit, ability, and achievement of outstanding contributions to the success of the school vocal program and of an unusual degree of loyalty, cooperation, and high qualities of conduct. This individual expresses their showmanship in school, outside of school, and their leadership and willingness to assist their peers. They are a role model of what this award should be. Isaiah Barrett. Congratulations. The next is the Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award, honoring a student whose musical contributions, dedication, and creativity set them apart as a deserving of the highest recognition for their achievements. This student has expressed themselves not just in JWP Chamber Choir, but through other arts as well in the musical field, and shares their knowledge and leadership in a way that embodies Leonard Bernstein. Eric Dashner. Congratulations. The next is our Virtuoso Choral Award. These next 2 awards are school awards. The Virtuoso Award is given out to a student with outstanding singing talent and musical talent. This musician has exceptional control of their voice, and their singing is super expressive, or remarkably expressive. This person has provided their skills not just in the vocal realm, but has expressed it beyond that, and had a premiere this last week at the band concert. Miles Kruger. The Director's Award for Chorus, given by the Director in recognition and appreciation of the members' contributions to the enhancement of JWP chorus experience. The Director's Award celebrates one of the most appreciated members and holds them up as an example for all. This student has come a long way. They have put in a lot of hours, not just through this, but through solo opportunities, through Swing Show. Whenever they have wanted to seek out something or have had questions with anything, they've stepped up to the plate to chase it down on their own. It was a huge initiative. This award goes to Abigail Balzati. And last but not least, we have senior chords. These chords are given out to students who have been in the music program, either band and choir, for a continuous 4 years. These students step forward. Ariana Aguilar. Eric Dashner. And Miles Kruger. Congratulations to the members of JWP Chamber Choir. You guys have had a fantastic year. I hope you feel super proud. You guys took the initiative to put this together and really made something of it. So, congratulations.
Is that all of you? Abby's not here. These students took solos and duets to state music contests this year, and the results are listed up there, but we had three excellent solos. We had Jaden Jones, step forward, Jaden. We also had, hold your applause, please. I've been waiting all night to say that to someone else, thank you. Jaden Jones, please, thank you, and Kaylee Donner and Abigail Balzati. They had excellent solos. And then also excellent duet, Kaylee and Riley had a duet together. Beautiful, perfect blend. Thank you, step back. And now our superior solos, we had Claire Miller singing Ave Maria. And we had Eric Dashner singing A Blackbird Singing. And we had Isaiah Barrett singing Where Go the Boats. Traven Schultz singing The Blind Plowman. Thank you, you guys can step back. And then we had two superior duets. Oh gosh, Riley Donner also as a freshman had a superior solo. Riley, I'm so sorry. And she didn't take an easy one. She took Agnus Dei, which is mostly Latin. So congratulations to Riley as well. And then we had excellent duets. Did I already announce those? I'm old and forgetful. Yes, thank you. We had two superior duets, Eric and Isaiah, and Traven and Jeffrey. And Jeffrey's not with us tonight, but they sang Poor Wayfaring Stranger. So these were our participants at State Music Contest. Your bag is on the counter over there. So if you want to step forward a little bit, everybody, and shorter people move to the front, please, so we can see everybody. Thank you. Last year, we had 13 students that participated in Swing Show, and this year we had 27. So we're really proud of the progress we're making building numbers. Yep, let everybody up. We can scoot down that way a little bit too if we need to, but everybody be seen, please. Get a spot for Leo there. There you go. We had, the students themselves voted on the following awards, and that was Best Skit was Washington, with Shane being the, chosen the best actor in the skit. So all that skit, Washington, step forward, please. Hold your applause. Hold your applause. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Step back, you guys. Best Duet went to Kaylee and Riley Donner. Step forward, please. Yep. Okay. Best Group went to the seniors performing their slideshow song, which was Never Give Up, which was also a duet, but also a group. Yep, all seniors. Thank you. Best Female Solo was Ella Oliver. Best Male Solo, Eric Dashner. And then we have some Director's Award. Ashley Fleming, a 2009 graduate, assisted this year with the Swing Show, and unfortunately she was not well and able to be here today, so we chose these to make it their own. That goes to The Sound of Zombies, which was a mashup of The Sound of Silence and Zombies. The Spark Plug Awards go to Isaiah Barrett and Jaden Jones. The Bubba Awards, the Bubba Awards go to Derek Gustafson and, Lily Blaisdell. Lily Blaisdell for their solos. And Outstanding Female Leader, this was voted on by the students. Outstanding Female Leader goes to Ella Oliver, and Outstanding Male Leader, Eric Dashner. There we go. Now you can applaud. Thank you. Step up on the line, you guys. Okay, step up to the line and get your picture taken. Spread out and leave room for people. Go ahead and just spread out all the way down the line, you guys. He's doing it in a reel. Yeah, he's doing it in a reel. Spread all the way out on the line, you guys. Don't double up. Keep coming, Isaiah. There's lots of room here. They grouped up anyway? Okay. Well, they can sing and dance. Maybe they don't listen, but they can sing and dance.
Can I have all the speech kids come down, and you're going to stand on the blue line in alphabetical order by last name? Thank you. Alphabetical order by last name. I'm sorry. What? And they tell me I need hearing aids. Mm-hmm. Alphabetical order by last name. Thank you. Emma Barton, you will be first. Do you want us to hand these down the row when it comes to, what's that? Yes. And I think they should be like kind of in order. Our JWP education at work. On the blue line, Jacoby. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. This is our 2025 speech team. I do believe we have almost everyone here tonight. So thank you, parents, for getting your children here. I'm not sure if you had to use a cattle prod, but whatever it took, thank you so much. I love that. I also want to thank Nikki and Nancy for putting together tonight's program. I want to thank the parents once again for getting your kids here. Look at the audience. And also I want to thank parents for supporting your students. Many of these students are trying something new for the first time this year, so that is an amazing accomplishment. You heard that earlier in Aaron's acceptance speech, try new things, and I think half of these students here tonight did that this year. So speech is really an interesting thing to happen at JWP. It's not just a one-note type of thing. There are 13 different things that these kids do Saturday mornings. So if you wrote your own speech this year, give the audience a wave. So you don't have to write your own speech, as you're noticing. If you did something funny this year for your performance, give the audience a wave. If you did something serious this year, give the audience a wave. If you too hate getting up early on Saturday mornings, give the audience a wave. And yet they're still all here. It can be done, ladies and gentlemen. It can be done. I would like to start by recognizing our 4 seniors. Step forward. Eric Dashner has been on the JWP speech team for 6 years. He started as a little baby Sevy. He was so adorable with the biggest freckles and red hair. Oh, just so cute. You can decide if he's still that cute. I don't know. Okay. Christian Mendez also has been with us for 4 years. He started when he transferred as a freshman. He did look like a cute little baby 7th grader when he started too. He's maybe still looking like a cute little 7th grader. I'm not sure. Maddie Holland has been on the team for 3 years, starting her sophomore year, because I'm mean and I said she had to do it. Addison Miller has been on the team for 4 years. She actually started in 8th grade. So if you're doing math, yep, that doesn't work, because she took a little break in there. But she came back because she really loves the Saturday mornings. And she really wanted to spend more time with her favorite sister, Claire, on the bus on Saturday mornings. Yes. Thank you, seniors, for sticking with us for 3, 4, and 6 years. You can step back. As you may know, JWP is part of the Gopher Conference. And this year, this team standing in front of you, and I mean this entire team, did something amazing that we have not done as long as I have been a speech coach here at JWP. Granted, we haven't always been a part of the Gopher Conference as long as I have been speech coach, so that might tell you how long I've been doing this job. Anyhow, this team brought home the Gopher Conference trophy. You'll see it in the trophy case as you walk out, along with several others that our school has managed to collect this year. I am proud to say that these people standing before you took part in one of those lovely Gopher Conference trophies. And we have several Gopher Conference champions to award tonight. Step forward as I call your name. As I mentioned, there's 13 different things, so each 13 thing category gets its own champion, and we have several of them. I would like to recognize John David Bublitz for champion in discussion, Eric Dashner, as double champion in humorous and serious prose, Allie Hanks as the Gopher Conference champion in original oratory, Claire Miller as our conference champion in serious poetry, and Rochelle Elke as our conference champion in informative. Congratulations. The Gopher Conference also gives out a Craftsman Award, kind of like a most valuable player, maybe you can relate that to in the sports world if your mind works more that way. The Craftsman Award is given to a speech team member. This speech team member exemplifies dedication to the craft of speech. This year, it is given to a junior at JWP. This particular junior has won several invitationals. She double finals at every tournament, meaning that she competes in 2 categories every weekend, and she is on the stage twice, which is quite an accomplishment. She attended the state tournament as a freshman and is hoping that she gets to go there again next year. However, more important to her is honoring her parents through the message that she sends into the world through her speeches. She's my daughter number 2, so she also encourages others to join speech. You can look at the audience, that's who you need to look at. Do not look behind the curtain. She went into classrooms along with Eric Dashner. They were kind of a tag team, and I believe Maddie helped out recruiting a number of the people you see before her, or before you all tonight. She really does represent the best of the best. Congratulations, Allie Hanks. So because we are State High School League, we also have section tournaments, just like many of you are going to start doing soon in your sports. Playoffs are coming up soon. This year we had 9 finalists at our section tournament, and I would like to recognize those 9 section finalists. Congratulations to Kylie Williams, finishing 6th in Serious Prose. Emily James, finishing 4th in Informative. Allie Hanks, finishing 4th in Great Speeches. John David Bublis, finishing 3rd in Discussion. Maddie Holland, finishing 3rd in Original Oratory. Eric Dashner, finishing 2nd in Serious Prose. Excuse me. Ruby Gonzalez, our champion in Serious Prose. Claire Miller, our section champion in Serious Poetry. And Rochelle Elke, our champion in Informative Speaking. Congratulations to our 9 finalists. Of the 9, 6 attended the state tournament, and we would like to recognize them now. Congratulations to John David, competing in Discussion. Congratulations to Ruby Gonzalez, who finished 7th at the state tournament, earning a big fat medal. Congratulations to Maddie Holland, who finished 9th at the state tournament. Congratulations to Eric Dashner, who finished 11th at the state tournament, and Rochelle Elke, who finished 12th at the state tournament, and Claire Miller, who is super excited to go for the first time ever. Congratulations to our 6 attendees, and particularly congratulations to Ruby Gonzalez for finishing 7th. As seniors, the speech students have an opportunity to be recognized for All-State. This is awarded by the Minnesota Speech Coaches Association, and as I said, you must be a senior in high school and have attended the state tournament at least once. They also have to document excellence in competition throughout their years in speech by finaling at several tournaments, as well as sections, etc. They also need to demonstrate leadership qualities on their speech team, as well as in their community. And they need to utilize their speech skills in other settings. This year, I'm proud to say we have 2 candidates who are recognized on our all-state speech team. Congratulations to Maddie Holland and Eric Dashner. Step forward. Because we're State High School League, we also have the Spotlight on Scholarship that you've heard so much about tonight. The majority of these students before you have all earned that award, as well as academic all-conference awards. In order to earn academic all-conference, students have to have a level up here. Spotlight on Scholarship is only a 3.0, and I say only very jokingly, because that is an accomplishment when you consider what all of these students are involved in besides speech. Several of them are in sports, several of them are in art. You've seen many of them on the stage here already tonight. So these are not just kids who are only doing speech. To be considered academic all-conference, you must have a 3.5, and we have several students in this category. Step forward and remain stepping forward. Congratulations to Emma Barton, Eric Dashner, Allie Hanks, Maddie Holland, Emily James, Addison Miller, Claire Miller, Jenna Mueller, Rochelle Elke, Bella Robinson, and Kylie Williams. So speech also has letter awards, as you've been seeing tonight. In order to letter at JWP in speech, there's several things you need to do. You need to show up, first of all. That's a big one, which most of these kids do. You need to consistently go to practice. You need to attend, tournaments, as well as do several other required things for lettering. This year, we would like to recognize the following as letter winners. Hold your applause. We would like to recognize John David Bublitz, who is receiving his first letter in speech and his first JWP letter. We would like to recognize Eric Dashner receiving his 5th letter in speech. Annie Furstenberg receiving her first speech letter. Allie Hanks receiving her 5th speech letter. Addison Miller receiving her 4th speech letter. Claire Miller is receiving her 3rd speech letter. Rochelle Elke is receiving her 4th speech letter. And Bella Robinson, first year, first letter award. Congratulations. We also have 3 outstanding speakers we would like to recognize. An outstanding speaker must receive a letter at JWP, and they also must be very strong competitors. These are the competitors that get it done at tournaments, and these are the ones that you consistently see on stage for awards, etc. This year, we would like to recognize Rochelle Elke receiving her 4th Outstanding Speaker Award. Eric Dashner receiving his 3rd Outstanding Speaker Award. And Allie Hanks receiving her 3rd Outstanding Speaker Award. The team also has several awards, and these are probably the most dear to their hearts because these are the ones that are voted upon by the teammates, not chosen by the coaches necessarily. So it's a lot of peer judgment going on. One of the awards we have is Rookie of the Year. Obviously, it needs to be someone in their first year of speech, and this year we have several. Give a little wave if it is your first year in speech this year. As you can see, there are several, so the competition was really tough. The Rookie of the Year has a positive attitude and also in their first year has some level of success. And I say that because this Rookie of the Year kind of smashed it. In his first year, he attended the state tournament. Congratulations, Rookie of the Year, John David Bublitz. Our most improved speaker is someone who has been in speech at least their 2nd year or 3rd year or 4th year. So from last year to this year, this person has grown the most. And congratulations this year to Ruby Gonzalez. And finally, our most valuable speaker is the one who is the team cheerleader, hoorahs, maybe a little too much on the bus sometimes, but maybe not with the junior high kids because it's 8 o'clock in the morning and they're junior high kids. But they're junior high kids and they're awesome and we love them. They demonstrate support for the speech team, both within our community here as well as the community at large, and they display a positive attitude. Congratulations, Eric Dashner, for receiving Most Valuable Speaker. That is all that I have for you. Stay on the line. We have swag bags for you all. They're not as fancy as Becky's like purple and black bags, all pretty, and we're really disappointed.
So we actually have something for you, all of you coaches. Allie?
We have had an incredible season, as our amazing coaches have said, and none of it would have been possible without them, which is why we would like to honor our incredible coaches, Jessica Elke, Darian Schulstad, and Jessica Poseen. Thank you for everything you've done for us.
I bet it's on now. No one ever steals the mic from me, and those two are going to pay dearly, just so we're all clear about this.
Next, I would like to recognize our Minnesota State High School League AAA Award. The AAA Award is given to two individuals, a male and a female, that exemplifies the academics, the arts, and the athletics. In order to be qualified for this award, the individuals must have maintained a GPA of a 3.0 or greater, must be a senior, must participate in a league-sponsored athletic program and at least one arts program, and must comply with all Minnesota State High School League awards. I would like to provide the certificates to our two recipients, Ariana Aguilar and Luke Cahill, who were notified that they've received this award back in December. Next, I would like to recognize our Minnesota State High School League Excel Award. These two individuals were selected by our staff members, coaches, and advisors as well. The Excel Award is Excellence in the Community, Education, and Leadership. It's a unique recognition program designed exclusively for Minnesota high school juniors who are active in school activities, leaders within their schools, and who have demonstrated a strong commitment to community service. In order to be recognized for this award, it's for one female and one male. They must be a junior in high school, make satisfactory progress towards graduation, participate in the Minnesota State High School League Fine Arts and/or activity, athletic activity, hold a leadership position in their school, and volunteer within the community. So I would like to recognize Katie Olson and Dalton Bauer for receiving this award back in December. I'm not sure. Not here? Okay. Got it. All right. Next. Adding on to the Fine Arts Awards night, I would like to recognize two individuals as well who received Gopher Conference Player of the Year awards. And you can click to the next, yep. And so tonight I would like to recognize Brielle Burry for receiving Player of the Year award for volleyball. You can stand over in the middle. And then I would also like to recognize Mackenzie Westfall, who got Player of the Year for cross country within the Gopher Conference. And then next, I would like to recognize our Dick Kronbach and Jack Dahl Athlete of the Year awards. Usually we don't do it at this event, but I felt like it was necessary to have them showcase in front of a crowd versus just their teammates. This year, Isaiah Barrett has received the Jack Dahl Player of the Year award, and Presley James has also received the Dick Krautbauer Player of the Year award. If you two please come down. Both of them were also selected by coaches, advisors, and staff members here at JWP. All right, well that concludes today's celebration, and I just want to thank you all for being here to celebrate the incredible talent of our fine arts students. To our award recipients, congratulations. Your creativity, dedication, and passion have truly inspired us tonight. Keep creating and sharing your unique talents with the world. To our families, teachers, and supporters, thank you for championing the arts and encouraging these young students every step of the way. We're proud of what's been accomplished and excited for what's to come. Have a wonderful evening, and once again, congratulations to all.